So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway from Soldier Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Catch is made by the rookie from WVU. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down, Williams to throw. Escapes the pocket. There's a catch for Luther Burden. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First carry here for Jordan James. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Teams back it goes, Jordan James. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has it downfield near the boundary. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
19 yards. That's another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. One after up and good from Bates. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's down to almost, oh, no, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Like 13, like 13. Unit 40 Rita.
Levis here on first down. That's complete, Mike Evans. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Still to go here. This is second down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out. Let's
see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on first down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages. He could do it right there.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Outside, this is Ibuka. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
49, Mike 49.
They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing his Levis on 3rd down. And he has the catch. It's both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready, sit up. Here we go.
Williams will look to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield, even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Irvin here from the gun. Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Leonard Williams applying the hit there.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Air it out on 3rd. It's a big strike downfield to Ibuka. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Having gained up that handful there. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Like 13. Like 13.
Levis setting to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Third and short yardage, Levis. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. Toss this one out to James. And I'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now run, James. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready, set up.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready, set up. Vegas, Vegas.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has his man caught by Odunze. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. So they do do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit,
finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Has room into the secondary. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow their lead off the turnover.
the double whammy of this one, Kate, is just where they were on the field. Mentally, defensively, it's almost like an 8-point swing, going from the chance of the safety in one end zone to watching them celebrate in the other one.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Going all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
No, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
What is up? First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Running with James. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Third and 2, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Bears first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
There's a give inside to James. Nice choice there to send this outside. He gets about 6 yards on the carry. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears trailing on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Yes. Ready to go.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down, 1 yard to go. This is James. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Working from the gun, Williams. Quick slip complete. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, Carter, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down and goal to go.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. James can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. James again. And this time he mixed it in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game. Always set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Remember in our defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. On the return for the Bears, Devin Duvernay. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime.
At their own 30-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
half with a give to Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 29-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Like 5-4. Odd.
Levis now against the blitz. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Levis now off the play fake. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
This is Irving on 2nd. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Levis now on 1st down. The lateral goes haywire. It's out. Well, it looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down at distance.
So they keep the football. Bucs, now they face 2nd and long. Right back to Irving now. He's going to take this one forward for a gain of about 9. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Makes the catch. They get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Levis. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First and goal. Here's Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Here we go.
Levis to the air now. That's Evans making the catch outright. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Like 13, like 13.
Irving. No luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on third and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing the fourth down. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kicker.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Run now with James. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set. First and 10.
Bears, first down.
Williams from the gun. Looking sideline, caught by Loveland. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They run. It's James. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our fourth quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up.
Punch squares, punch squares. 22.
Handoff running right here. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. He gets him 3. This brings up second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Williams with the sneak. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Fullback trying to power it across. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter. Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bucs to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey, come on, come on.
On the counter, Dowdle robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Shotgun now for Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. They'll work against the blitz. Complete out to the right. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Like 13, like 13.
Irving on the inside give. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Levis. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After that pick, here's Levis. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throws this one deep down the right side. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Ruben Hipple right the second with the pick.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right, you've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Here's James running right. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now.
46, 18.
Levis. He's got a man left. Keeps himself upright. And he is finally out of bounds as he takes it all the way down to the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 and the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
49, Mike 49.
Play action, Levis. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. And again, it's Levis. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Throwing now. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want it.
And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie, for now at least. It looks like they have staved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Back to throw. Connects downfield on target to Burton. A great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now run, James. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Pierce up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Less than 40 seconds to work with. Here comes second and 10.
Running it up.
Running with James. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Bears come away with the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Bronk, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.